Hi, I'm Rachel with Cap & Cork Maysville, and this is Rocky, and we
Hello.
are here to talk about some whiskeys that go good with the bird.
Yes, we are. Well, probably ought to start with the lighter of the fair that we have presented here. So these three over here are wheated. One's a wheated whiskey and two are wheated bourbons. Let's start with the wheated whiskey. So obviously it can't be called bourbon because the mash bill, most of it is wheat. Something fairly new to us a couple of years ago, or about a year ago. For the price, you just cannot beat it. So think about wheated whiskey versus, typically the wheat replaces the rye on the mash bill. So the second most prevalent grain. And so this doesn't really give you any of the spices or any of the black pepper, the bite that a lot of people say that ryes have. This really gives it kind of a creamy mouthfeel and doesn't fight against the corn. So typically they're usually a little sweeter because it doesn't fight against the corn, and the corn gives the sweetness. The kind you can get in trouble with because it is so smooth. I know you're not supposed to say smooth, but it is so smooth that you just drink a lot more than you realize you did till you stood up.
So that'd be good when you're with your family.
Yeah, of course. Trip over the bird or drop the plate, you know, one of those numbers. But this would really go good. Usually that happens at my house, and that's me. It goes well with a lot of the lighter trimmings. Depends on how you make your stuffing and stuff, how much spice you put in there. It may get lost a little bit in it because it's a little lighter fare. Then you have Larceny, which is a wheated bourbon. And this is not our store pick. I think we're kind of light on that, but still good nonetheless. Then Ocean 19, Jefferson's Ocean 19. This is our store pick. It's a wheated bourbon. As far as I know, Voyage 15 and Voyage 19 were the two wheated mash bills. Everything else has rye in them. We picked three different ones. This is this is barrel A73. We picked A71, 72, and 73.
They're all really good.
They are. They are really good. So the Oceans, they do this voyage. They're in certain ports. They're in a barrel being sloshed and the at sea, and a lot of it permeates. So you have the atmosphere going this way and the juice going that way, and somewhere the thought is that they meet in the middle, and some of the sea salt, the iodine, and those tastes permeate in the wood that translates into this.
And the different temperatures when they're, you know, on their voyage going through the equator and, you know, different areas, the different temperature can kind of alter that too, right?
Right, exactly. So that's the wheats. And the ryes, you want to talk about the rye? You want me to?
Well, I have tried this Woodford Rye. This is a really good one. I think Woodford is good like all across the board. You can't beat it, whether it's like their straight, their rye, any of the Woodfords are just really smooth. They just have a nice flavor. Some of them are a little bit sweeter. I like the double oak myself. That one's just delicious. Would go good with turkey also. But I have not ever tried this one, so why don't you tell us about that one?
That's really nice. It got some good spices to it, some allspice. It's bottle and bond, 100 proof, so being bottle and bond, you've got a little more authenticity going on. Because some of the other hoops it has to jump into, not just to be a rye or a bourbon. You know, it has to be from one distillation period and one distillery. On this, it's just a good taster, 100 proof. Everybody's looking for bottle and bond. That's the hot thing now.
Well, we got lots of these.
Yes, we do.
Lots of those.
We just got some in, actually, or otherwise we wouldn't. Normally we don't have a lot of those. More to point, back to this, that's always 90.4, so no matter what, whether you get the bourbon or the double oaked, it's always proof down to 90.4.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
So here we have some of our Cap & Cork barrel picks. We may be a little bit biased, but we think that the barrel picks are absolutely delicious. They are a little bit more rare. They're a little bit more unique, maybe when we go, we try all these different barrels and we pick the best of the best, and that's what we go with. So once the barrel is gone, then you're never going to get anything the exact same of that. I am a big fan of New Riff. I think New Riff is so good. They have a little bit of a higher corn mash to it, so it's a little bit sweeter. You don't get quite so much burn on the back end of that.
Right.
And I just think it's so good. Would go good with some pie for dessert at Thanksgiving. Just absolutely delicious. I like them.
Bourbon's my dessert.
Go to.
No, it's my dessert.
That's a dessert. That's a good dessert.
That's why it goes well with dessert.
It's a good dessert. Are we gonna try some dessert?
Well, always got to try some dessert.
What do you have in yours?
I've got the Bernheim.
And I have the New Riff.
There we go. Well,
All
cheers.
right, well, cheers and happy Thanksgiving.
To you as well.
Thank you.
To everybody there.
That's all this week from the Cap and Cork Studios. We'll keep you in good spirits, and you keep us in good company. We'll see you right back here next week.